It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Oceania Series Racing League Season 3 draft. It's been a long time coming, and we're finally here. And joining me tonight, co-commentating, is Mr. Red Bull Moose. How are you, mate?
Mate, I am absolutely pumped for this Season 3 draft. And, mate, I cannot wait to see who gets drafted where for Season 3 of the OSRL.
Mate, it is going to be an absolutely brilliant night. Everyone strap yourselves in, get yourself a snack, get yourself a beverage, and just sit down and enjoy the 70 driver selections that are coming. And there's a few more drivers in the selection pools than those 70, so don't be too disheartened if you miss out, guys. There's always a chance to get yourself a seat later in the season. We saw it plenty in Season 2, people stepping up, even on reserve, taking great positions come the checkered flag. But we welcome everyone into the chat. Hello, everyone. I'd read all your names like I normally do, but there's about 70 of you in here at the moment, so we might not read everyone's names, but hello to everyone. A pleasure to have you here. Me, Moose, and the whole admin team, the whole commentary team. We're all so delighted to have you here, and it's going to be a great night, isn't it, Moose?
It certainly is, mate, and I am absolutely pumped, and I actually can't wait for us to get underway. I am on the edge of my seat.
I don't think I could get any further off my seat, Moose. I am absolutely pumped, and we're already clicking over 100. And speaking of 100, here is the 100% calendar confirmed for the season. 16 rounds, Moose, at some of the greatest tracks on the calendar.
Yeah, certainly right, mate. And many of you will notice right now that we're only going with a 16 race season for Season 3 here in the OSRL. It's come from a bit higher up that it's just going to promote better racing all around. If we just miss out on a couple of tracks here and there, but mate, the calendar looks absolutely stacked nonetheless.
We are primed for racing in all of those 16 rounds. Starting off in Bahrain, heading to the Speed Temple at Monza, and then the first sprint round at Austria, mate. And then we are in the motherland to round out the first 4 rounds in Australia. It is then a week off before we head to Mother Russia, see Vladimir, and get some of that vodka on the podium. And then we go to the home of F1 at Silverstone, followed by one of the best street circuits in the world, Baku. And then we conclude the first half of the season at France with the second of the 3 sprint rounds, Moosey. And you can go through the second half of the calendar for us.
Mate, you've missed Singapore.
Oh, I think you've got an old one. So I swapped France and Singapore around. So Singapore is now round 9 ahead of...
He's done the old switcheroo, ladies and gentlemen. So having said that, we will kick off the second half of the season in Singapore for round 9 there. Round 10 at the longest circuit on the F1 calendar in Belgium. We'll then go to Hungary, where old Moosey boy absolutely bottled it at round 11. Round 12 in Barcelona. Round 13 in the land of Saudi Arabia. Round 14 will come to you from Monaco, one of the absolute premier tracks to ever grace Formula One. Round 15 in Portugal, and of course round 16 will be at Brazil. And will we get there with as much of a championship fight as we've had in Season 2, mate?
I hope we do. I hope we take all 4 of the tiers, mate, to Brazil, where we all know the F1 calendar should end. So we're going to hold it there, the end, Brazil, around the Interlagos circuit, an amazing circuit. And 36 laps there to finish off the season sounds absolutely delightful. And we'll just remind everyone in the chat, all of our drivers ahead of the season, how the points are going to be working. It's going to be the same as Season 2. So 30 points for the win, and 25, 22, 20, and 18, rounding out the top 5 points all the way down to 15th, Moosey, and fastest lap available for all drivers who finish.
Yeah, absolutely. It was quite the exciting point system that we introduced in Season 2, and I'm very hyped that it is coming back for Season 3, because it promotes drivers not just retiring in the pit lane if they're having a terrible race or whatever has happened to them throughout the course of the race. Points down to 15th promotes guys finishing And like you said, mate, the fastest lap point awarded to anyone that finishes. So even if you're outside of that top 15, you can still score yourself a point and make the transition up through the championship standings.
100%, mate. So shall we get this going, mate? There's a hype train already going, level 2 in the chat. So thank you to everyone who's supporting. We've had a few subs. White Chops at 100 biddies. Moose with a tier 1 card. Tonic with the gift sub. So thank you all, gentlemen. But here are the captains, Moose. The 10 captains who will be making their selections tonight. Headed at the head of the field, it is Shazoo Jax. He has gone for the McLaren. And then it was Mr. Mount actually with the second choice due to being the Constructors Champion captain last season. He has returned home to Williams from Season 1 where he enjoyed much more success. Then old mate Kurt has gone for the Red Bull this year. Myself, I have gone back into the Alpine. Love that car. Urban Scyther coming out of Maranello for the Scuderia Ferrari squad. Volts for Aston Martin down there. And then it's Bozza. He's taking Alpha Tauri this season. He's left Mercedes. Shaq transitions over to the Haas squad. Milligan's Tier 2 champion. He is in the Mercedes. And the final captain, it is Kraken for Alfa Romeo, Moosey.
Yeah, it certainly is. And those guys coming up from Tier 2, you and I watched them so immensely throughout that season too. And I am expecting big things from both of those guys in this Tier 1 competition for Season 3.
Absolutely. So they are the captains. Here is the draft order. So it is Kraken, the 10th captain with the first pick. Milligan's the 9th captain with the second pick, and etc. So it's then Shaq 3rd, Bozza 4th, Mount 5th, Volt 6th, Urban Scyther 7th, Sandeezy 8th, Old Mate Kurt 9th, and Shazoo Jax rounding out the 10. And then it will follow the same for Tier 2 and Tier 3. The second half will be reversed. So it'll be Shazoo Jax back-to-back, picks 10 and 11. And then Kurt, Sandeezy, Scyther, Volts, Mount, Bozza, Shaq, Milligains, and Kraken. And as you can see, it's repeated there for Tier 3 and Tier 4. But shall we get this thing rolling? What do you reckon, Moose?
I am very, very excited to get this thing rolling.
I think we should, and we now pan over to the Tier 1 driver pool. These are the drivers who can be picked by the captains. And speaking of Tier 1, let's bring in our Tier 1 commentator, Nick. Good evening to you, my friend. Welcome to Season 3, my friend.
Good evening.
It's a pleasure to have you here, and it's a pleasure to be doing this draft alongside you for Tier 1. It's going to be a hell of a night. Do you want to give us a few thoughts before we get underway?
I'm pretty excited. I wasn't that excited before I saw the video, and then I saw the video and I was like, oh my goodness, now I'm super excited. So, no, this is cool. I've never been a part of something like this, but so far it's been pretty impressive, but I'm definitely excited to see how it all pans out. And really looking forward to kicking off the season next week. I've had my had withdrawals from commentating for this league, so looking forward to see who's going to be racing where, and getting all started next week.
That's it. I've seen you a little bit of ACC to keep yourself busy, but F1 will return shortly. And speaking of shortly, let's get this thing rolling. So our first captain will join us. It will be Kraken. So he'll be joining us shortly to get this draft underway.
Yeah, Nick, you're normally all over the Tier 1 competition. In your opinion, mate, where is Sportsbet money going here for this number 1 draft pick? Where is the good money going?
Well, Nick,
driver pool, I would say for the number 1 pick. Well, Sandeezy's not on there, so I can't say. Where did the draft board go again? You got the draft board up there. I couldn't see the pool.
2 seconds. I can just pass it on to you behind the scenes.
Look at that. The magic of technology.
Ooh.
So there you go. I'll bring that up for you as Kraken will be joining us in a second.
Yeah. For number 1 pick, Just having a quick look through here. Some good guys. I've heard a lot about this Supercharge guy. I don't think I've commentated on him before, but yeah, I'd say he's probably a name that I've heard. Fiery Owl was a good late addition to the league last season as well, so he could be up there. What about my man, Mr. Fury Strat, though? Like, how can I go past Mr. Fury as the #1 pick? I think it would be going against the commentator's code if I didn't pick Mr. Fury.
Loyalty, I love it. I love it. But Kraken, welcome in, my friend.
Hello.
Welcome to Season 3 Draft, Pick 1, Tier 1. Let's get this thing rolling.
Alright, so for the first pick of Osrl Season 3, I'm picking the little Esche known as Fiery Hour.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. So Fiery Hour is gone already, Nick. What do you think of that?
Good pick. Good pick. I think I mentioned him that it might be #1. But yeah, he was awesome last year. I think he came in a Red Bull. Did he win a race as well? He had a couple of podiums, super quick. Yeah, really solid choice. Very, very good choice.
There you go. Thank you, Kraken, and well done to Fiery Hour. First seat gone. He can start relaxing immediately. And there we go. So we'll move on to Mercedes, and it's going to be Milligains joining us for the second pick. It's going to be interesting to see who goes here in the top 5. Some stacked drivers. And Milligains, welcome in, my friend.
Cheers, boys.
Good evening to you. Hope you're going well. Take us away. Second pick, your first pick of the night. Make sure it's a good one.
My first pick of the night. I'm going to be moving for Amazing Hour. I've heard a lot of potential from this bloke, and I want to see what he can bring to the table.
There we go. So, Amazing Hour, welcome to Osrl full time. A good pick, I reckon. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, another solid one. He didn't race a full season though in Tier 1.
I think he only got 2 races in.
Yeah, but yeah, obviously Milligains knows a little bit more than me, so that seems like a pretty strong pick to me for pick #2.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you, Milligains. We'll be seeing you a little bit later on for Tier 2. And Moosey, so we now await the third captain, which is going to be Shaq.
We certainly are, and 2 massive picks who go on first and second here in this Tier 1 draft pool.
I think he's joined us. So, Mr. Shaq, welcome in.
How are we, lads?
Good to Steiner. Will anyone be fox smashing your door later in the season if you make any bad decisions here tonight?
Oh, mate, there were a few bad decisions last year, so won't be any bad tonight.
You heard it here first. I'm going to clip that so I can show it to you later in the year. But take us away, mate. So, third pick. Plenty of drivers still out there.
Third pick, he hasn't raced with us on this year's game, but it'll be Leo as the weirdo.
That man is quick. That man is very, very quick. So we welcome Leo back to Oceania Series Racing League. And Nick, I think you're going to thoroughly enjoy watching this lad this season.
Yeah, I think I've commentated on him a couple of times. Leo was a weirdo. Was he Tier 2 driver, I believe?
He was Tier 1.
He was, yes.
Tier 1, yeah. I think we've done some races with him, Moosey.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. So don't forget a name like that. Definitely rings a bell. So yeah, another good solid pick. We haven't had anything too crazy as of yet. There hasn't really been any surprises.
I think that's going to come a little bit later in the night. I think this Tier 1 is not locked in, but it's going to be pretty predictable, I'd say, who goes. So thank you, Shaq. We're already through 3, mate. We're already through 3 picks, Moosey.
The surprises could come with who potentially doesn't get picked a little bit later on in the night. There is definitely we're pegged to have a fair bit of heartbreak at one spot or another tonight.
I think you're not wrong. The driver pools are about as saturated as the desert at the moment out in outback Australia. It is wet out there, and it is full of talent here for these driver pools. And Alpha Tauri captain Bozza, our fellow commentary friend and legend himself, has joined us for pick 4.
G'day, boys. How are we?
Good, mate.
We're fired up. I hope you're
well.
fired up.
It's such a hard pick because there's so many good drivers, but I reckon for pick 4 for season 3, I'm gonna have to go with Supercharge.
Good pick.
Is he going to be charging into Q3, getting yourself some points for the Alpha Tauri gang this season?
That is the aim. That is the aim.
I'm sorry, that was a terrible pun, but
hopefully I can work with Supercharge and we can really nail in some solid points early in the season to really secure ourselves at the top of the table.
that's it. I don't think I won't be as friendly to you, I think, this season on the track, mate, as it's going to be even more competitive. But I look forward to the challenge.
You're not friendly. You're not friendly to anyone on the track, dude. So
You're right. I'm a full-time menace, aren't I?
To be honest, I wouldn't expect anything less.
Cheers, Boz.
Cheers, boys.
That's a good pairing, those two, Supercharge and Boz. Boz had a good season last season, so it was a little bit sketchy in the beginning, but he came home pretty strong. So
He was the strongest person to come up from Tier 2 in Season 1.
Yeah, he had a good
The
season
only one
last
who
season.
made himself a solid position in Tier 1. So I'm sure he'll continue on and with the partnership with Supercharge. It's going to be great. So there you go. And we're now going to bring in the Constructors Champion of Season 2, Mr. Mount, who's going to take pick 5. Who is he going to be taking, Moosey?
Oh, yes, as good as mine, mate.
Well, Mount, welcome in. Hello, my friend.
You got to unmute yourself, man.
Yeah, lads, how we going?
Very well, mate.
Oh,
How are
beautiful.
you?
Doing well.
I'm feeling a bit better than when we woke up after that night at Portsea, but I'm not sure how you'll be feeling about this pick at the end of the season. But who's this pick going to be?
No, this one's pretty straightforward. I'm taking BP.
Yep.
Choice.
Expected nothing else from you, and there's another one off my list gone. So thanks for that.
No worries, mate.
You've always got my back. So BP, BP gone.
Yeah, he only raced a handful of races, didn't he? I think he came in at Austria in the sprint round and won the opening race, and
He did.
The
And
other-
he took pole in
yeah.
Singapore.
yeah, the other races that he did race, he was pretty strong as well. So
He won in Netherlands as well when I
Yeah.
lagged out.
yeah, that's a really strong pairing.
So I'm
again.
looking forward to finishing that battle with BP. We've had a couple in the season. It's going to be many more, I reckon, this season. So BP V8 goes, and we'll have a look halfway through. These are the 5 that are gone. Supercharged Leo, Amazing Hour, BP V8, and Fiery Hour, Nick. Not really many surprises, I'd say, in those 5 that are gone.
Not really. I knew Fiery Owl would go sort of towards the top there, but I thought number 1 wasn't sure, but definitely a really good, strong pick. I like the pairings there. Shaq and Leo is a weirdo. I reckon that's pretty strong, but I reckon the strongest pair so far to come out of the top 5. My personal opinion only. You can tell me if I'm off the mark there. I reckon Bozza and Supercharge. That's going to be a really good pairing, as well as BP V8 and Mr. Mount. That's another. They'd probably be my two picks, 2 driver pairings so far in the top 5 so far. I think they're going to be really strong.
Yeah, I don't reckon you're far off there. So let's continue, shall we? What do you reckon,
It's pretty
Moosey?
good to me.
Get
It
back
does
on the
sound
roads.
pretty good to me.
So we'll bring the man from across the Tasman in, Volts
Hey boys,
from New Zealand.
Hey,
Welcome
dude.
in.
Hello,
Cheer,
hello.
how are ya?
I'm good boys, how are you?
Oh,
Right.
shut cuzzy.
No, oh, no.
Well,
Alright, shall I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Yeah.
The stage is yours.
I think I've been talking about it this a while, so same as last season, I'm gonna go with Snowy as my teammate for this
Oh,
year.
bro, come on, man! You got to change it up.
No, we worked well together last year. He's a good guy, so hopefully if he can get his consistency up this year, I think we could have a really strong season.
If you can get your consistency up, you'll have an even stronger season, I reckon. You were sneaky fast. You came home pretty strong in the second half of the season as well. So it could be a really strong pairing.
Yeah, cheers, boys.
I'll tell you what, Nick, you sounded absolutely devastated at that pairing.
Well, I wanted to change it up, Moosey. You know. You
Oh,
don't want
mate,
to
it's
call him
like
the
he
same-
stole your draft pick or something.
Nah, he's good. He was, he was very impressive last season. Volts and Snooey was right up there. I agree with him. They make a good team though. So good.
They
pick.
do. They
Yeah,
do,
we
and
do.
I knew that one was coming, so I'm not going to act surprised. But there you go, Snooey goes. He goes at Aston Martin. So those two are moving over from McLaren to Aston Martin. Speaking of moving teams, Urban Scyther.
My man.
He's moved over to Ferrari. Who's he going to be bringing with him to launch
Hey,
a
guys.
T1 campaign with? Urban, how are you, mate?
I'm pretty devastated, to be honest. I was really holding out for Supercharge, but it's not to be.
You can't have nice things always, mate. Maybe later on you'll get who you want.
Yeah, maybe later. Maybe later. We'll see.
Anyways, who would you like out of the remaining selection?
Well, I have a lot of people in mind, but I play a gentleman's game here. I'm going to go for a surprise and someone I've trained up very early on. I'm taking Absolute.
You bastard.
Easy. I'm sorry, mate. I didn't think you'd.
Oh,
Yeah, I have to take Absolute. Someone I've trained up to be massive pace. I know ruffles a few feathers, but I know he can be a great teammate. So yeah, I'm taking him as my tier 1 partner. Sorry, Daisy. I didn't realise you were going with him.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna snag him, but there you go. Absolute. He's moving over to the Ferrari family.
It will be. Yeah, and we'll be good this season. You'll see, boys. You'll see.
I'll wait and see, mate. Well, that's put a just spanner in my works because I've got the next pick.
Oh, who's gonna introduce you, Deez? I think Moosey needs to introduce you as the next pick.
The man, the myth, the legend. Coming back for another stint at the Alpine team, we have the pro shit talker himself, Sandeezy.
So, gentlemen, how are we?
Good man, how are you?
What have you been up to?
It's like I've just gone into Macca's and they've told me the ice cream machine's broken. That's how I'm feeling right now after Urban's taken Absolute. So, with pick 8, I'm going to pick Tabbed. Tabbed F1. That man has a lot of pace. And maybe with a little bit of guidance, he can get that consistency going across 50% races. So, Tabbed, welcome to Alpine, my friend. Welcome to the multiplayer car. Welcome to the meme squad.
Does this mean? Sorry, go Moose. No, go Moose.
He was one of the standouts in that tier 2 competition throughout that second season, and I think he's got a lot of potential to show in tier 1 alongside yourself, Daisy.
That's it, mate. And
Is there going to be division in the Sandeezy household now that Sando's not on your team anymore?
That's
Will
all
there
right.
be words? Will there be words tonight?
Well, I suspect he's gonna be racing on a different night, so maybe it's just gonna do wonders for the. It's just gonna do wonders for the internet connection, mate. So it's all positive vibes down here.
Tell me you dropped your brother without telling me you've dropped your brother.
he didn't want to get picked by me, so it's smiles all around.
If we hear it cut out later, we know what happened.
Jamie Walker's in the chat saying he's legit at Macca's and the ice cream machine is broken. That's caught my eye out of the chat.
You
But
know,
mate
I'm
Kurt,
actually not shocked.
old mate Kurt's gonna be joining us for pick 9 very shortly. So we await his arrival. The season 1 champion, who strung together a very good campaign in season 2 as well. Just not quite enough to beat Jax, wasn't it, Nick?
No, it wasn't. It was always going to be a pretty tall task to beat Jack, but old mate Curry certainly had a good crack at it. I think he had the longest Q3 streak for the entire season, and his scoring points was extremely consistent, one of the most consistent amongst the field as well. So, although he did finish second in the championship, he was probably sort of a very, very well-deserved second, and it was always going to be a really hard challenge to beat Jack as well. But yeah, another super strong season from old mate Kurt last season.
That's it, mate. So, we got him. Is he here?
Hey, boys, I'm here.
Oh, he's here. He's down from K Gizzy to make his first selection. Kurt, how are you?
Oh, I was going really well with the race to but he let that fly through to me. And then,
Yeah, sorry, he took mine, so I take yours.
So it seems like I wasn't getting tabbed either way, which I'm gutted about. That's okay. So with pick 9, I might take BPV8, actually.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone already. I'm not sure who's feeding you information, but he's gone.
Who have I got left to pick from, boys? Because my thing's not updated.
You've got Adds Up, Banana Cake Pie, Flamesy, Force Dutchy, FRL Janes, Jamie, Fury, Nat Hammer, Prince, Rip the Beans, Sando, Scotty, Trent Sandals, TJSF1, Ural El Jacko, VSR Roscoe, and Will92.
Beauty, that'll do. I'll take Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah, I'm going to take Jamie.
There you go. Jamie, welcome in to the Red Bull squad.
Yep. No,
Who's the
I
old mate
reckon
Kurt?
as long as he doesn't nick another win off me like he did at Baku, we'll be on good terms all season, and yeah, we'll give it a good crack.
Well, cheers, Kurt.
Thanks,
Next
boys.
time we'll make sure you get the right information before you come in.
I'm one eye off this screen, one eye on the tally, so I've got no idea what's going on.
Did
Thanks, boys.
the Aussie win the Olympic event?
Sorry?
Did the Aussie win the Olympic event?
Nah, still going.
Oh, still. What is it? What is the event?
What do you mean?
Curling.
It's a curling.
Oh, it's curl. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, really?
Is it actually the curling? I pulled that out of my ass.
I think he's gone. I think Whitey's nicked him out of the box.
That's
Maybe Jax can continue the conversation after he takes his pick. So, Jax, welcome in. Fastest man in Osrl Season 2. Is he going to back it up?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, do I pick?
Oh, if you want to. You can you can do whatever you want. You're a champion.
Depends how long you want us to sit here.
So my pick for tier 1 will be Will 92.
Will 92 moves down to McLaren, down to Woking. Are you two friends, if I'm not mistaken? Or am I
maybe.
mistaken?
Not sure.
You'll be great friends by the end of the season.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yes, that's it. Alrighty, Jack, thanks for that. We'll be seeing you shortly for tier 2.
Yep.
Well, there it is, Nick.
Oh, we're not
10
going to see
drivers
banana
gone.
cake. We're not going to see banana cake pie anymore. He's gone.
He's just happy to be here, unfortunately. He was happy,
He's been
as he
future
said,
endeavoured.
I was happy to be here. He's just put in the chat. He's always with us in spirit.
He will be with
You know,
us in
on my
spirit.
stream, when I'm racing, I'm just going to put just happy to be here, hashtag,
Yeah.
you know, in the corner, in honour of the man.
Well, yeah, that was there's some super fast guys out there as well right now, and obviously quite a few people were obviously eyeing off Absolute, Supercharge, BPV8. So I'm just having a quick look and seeing how many are sort of returning and how many are new, and it looks like it's most of them are returning. Tabbed and Supercharge, I'd say, would be the only 2 new ones. The rest, and Leo is a weirdo coming up to tier 1 full time. So
Yeah, well,
it's
Snowy's
exciting,
the
yeah.
only tier 1 full-time driver from last season who stays, who wasn't a
Yeah.
captain. So that's pretty...
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting to say. So the other 9 weren't full-time in tier 1. So big moves.
Oh, there's still some extremely talented drivers left for tier 2 now as well. Now that tier 1's done, so yeah, it's going to be a strong league. I think all the way from tier 1 down to tier 4.
I think it's going to be a
season as
pleasure
well.
for you to commentate over for the season.
Going to be fun. Looking forward to it. Next Thursday night starts the season. Obviously starts on Tuesday, but yeah, looking forward to Thursday. It's going to be a cracker.
That's it.
Bahrain.
Under the
forward to
floodlights
it.
in the desert.
Yeah. Cool.
So
Can't
thank
wait.
you, Nick. It's been a pleasure having you.
No worries, fellas. Thank you very much for having me. Good luck for the rest of the evening. And yeah, good luck to all the drivers as well. I'll keep an eye on the stream as well.
Thank you, sir.
Hopefully we can have a chat Thursday night after I win.
We'll see. All right, see you,
Thanks,
fellas.
Nick.
See you,
Right.
mate.
Bye.
Well, Moose, that was
That was
great. That's just a little
yeah.
taste. That's only 10 of the 70.
yeah.
We've got 60 to go.
I am. I'm. Mate, you think I was excited before? You should feel my nipples now. I am. I am absolutely pumped. Such a driver, like banana cake pie. It's we've called him for the last couple of seasons, and he's missed out on a seat in Tier 1 for this season 3. That's a huge casualty.
Yeah, it really is. So it's a shame to see him go. And I don't think he's available, unfortunately, for Wednesday night. So we won't be seeing him in Tier 2 either. But his spirit will stay, as we've said. So we're going to welcome in Bozza for the Tier 2 expertise. So Nick departs. Bozza will join us as the third man here. And Moose, Tier 2, it's more going to be like a Tier 1.5, if I'm honest.
It is. It certainly is. And we did see, that exact scenario throughout last season. There was two very different groups. There was the guys that were always up the top, and then there was the guys that were always sort of mid-pack. And it was very clear that there was a Tier 1.5 there, and luckily we're going to be able to call it Tier 2 in this season 3.
Yep, it's just showing the progression that all of these drivers are making. So Bozza, we'll have him join us shortly, unless if he's already here. He is here.
I'm
here.
Welcome back, Mr. AlphaTauri. And you've scored Supercharge. We'll see who you're going to score just in a second. But we'll get this Tier 2 kicked off, shall we? We'll bring up the driver pool. And one of them is already gone, being Absolute. He was eligible for Tier 2. But he is the only driver who was eligible who's gone.
Yeah.
That actually caught me off guard. Urban taking Absolute.
I think we're going to see even bigger upsets as we move later into the night.
Yeah.
And we're going to bring back Kraken, Tier 2 runner-up from last season, for the Alfa Romeo squad this season. He's going to get us started. He's going to get us started here. So Tier 2 is going to get kicked off underway with Alfa Romeo. Boz, who do we reckon he's going to go first pick? I know that you can't pick him because there's about 300 drivers.
First pick, but what is there, about 3 or 4 drivers that were in Tier 1 last season that have dropped down to Tier 2 this season. It's anyone's game, really. Like, you just can't tell with how close the tiers are this year.
Yeah, that's it. You just really can't. But Kraken, welcome back.
Hi, Shy.
There it is. I said I told him he could have one for the night, and that's it.
Yeah.
Feeling good? Feeling happy with that first pick?
Yeah, actually, I really am, because I do know Fari is definitely a quick boy, and if we can just get that consistency and strategy down packed, we should be pretty good.
Well, here we go. Take us away, mate.
Well, there's a lot of good choices, and I am thinking of bringing the driver back to the same team he was last season, and that is Mr. Fury Strat.
Mr. Fury Strat. Goes. There you go. Fury. There you go. Sorted down at Alfa Romeo again with a different captain on board. So, Fury. I'm sure he's pretty happy to be off the board already. His stress levels will be depleted fully and looking forward to the season. So, thanks, Kraken.
Yeah, no worries.
No worries, mate. So, Moosey.
Oh, it's a big pick. That is a huge pick.
That's a good pick. I just didn't see that one coming, if I'm honest.
I'm with you on that, Daisy. I'm with you on that.
It is. It's quite interesting. But Moose, joined by the second captain.
We are Miller Gaines. Take us through for pick 2, mate.
So I decided to play it safe with a trusty old mate of mine. I know with a bit of guidance, can probably pull out some good results this season in Tier 2, so I'm going with Dino 420 fam.
The 5-lap king.
That's correct. Hopefully, 50% king.
Well, he did show moments of brilliance in last year's Tier 2 competition. For a controller player, he is incredibly rapid, and I think if he has a little bit more luck than he had last season go his way, that is a very, very strong pick indeed.
Boz, wow. I didn't see either of those coming.
No, did not see either of those coming at all. I thought Dean would have been maybe a bit later down the track near sort of yourself and Jax, but yeah, to go pick 2 in Tier 2, that's quite interesting.
Well,
Consistently showing the pace that he has the ability to do that. He's just been very unlucky at times, has Dino 420 fam.
I wasn't blindsided once really in Tier 1. I've been blindsided 2 picks out of 2 in Tier 2 in terms of my expectations. But Boz, we welcome Mr. Shaq here. Take his pick ahead of yours.
How are we, lads?
G'day.
What are we predicting for me?
Well, the first 2 I've got absolutely wrong, so no idea.
I'm predicting 10th in the championship, mate.
Well, same note as Kraken. I'd like to welcome a driver back to the same team. May not be in the same division, but I'll be taking Flamesy.
Yeah, there it is. Mr. Flamesy. Welcome back to Haas. I'm not sure if he would be delighted with that one. I don't know if he likes the Haas, but there he is. He's stuck with it for another 16 races.
He can suck it up.
Great team bonding already going on here.
Yeah. It's definitely a Russian car, that one. I am here of my own free will.
Boz, take it away, mate. It's yours. Pick 4.
I've been bamboozled 3 from 3 so far, and I was holding out that the 3 drivers before me didn't pick him, and they haven't. And I'm going to go for your little brother's DZ. I'm going to go with Sando.
I like that. I think he would like that too. So, Alpha Tauri. I'm getting the Alphas mixed up. Alpha Tauri, get a Tier 1 ex-driver, Sando. And Boz, good friends you two are, so I reckon it's going to be a good season from you two.
Yeah, I was chatting with him prior to the draft, and he said he was pretty keen to be picked by me. So happy with my pick.
Just lovely, simply lovely. So Sando goes, and we welcome in Mr. Mount, who's going to be making the 5th selection of the Tier 2. And he's returned home to Williams. Who's going to be returning them with him?
Wow.
When he does eventually join us.
Hello.
There he is. Mount, hello.
That mute button.
Do I get that elevator music going while we wait for him to respond?
Oh, they love the elevator music. You got to do it.
Oh, they simply love it.
Hello, children.
Hello, Dad.
How are we?
I'm fired up to hear this pick from you.
Well, I'm going with Whitey. There you go.
Ooh. The boys are back together.
Whitey goes Tier 2.
Big Whitey. Well, Whitey, welcome to Tier 2, my friend. I don't know if he'll be pissed off or happy with that.
Yeah. I think he would have preferred Tier 3.
Mate, Whitey's got it in him. He's got it in him.
He does.
He does.
He's just got to really bring it out.
Oh, he's in the chat saying, let's go, my boy. So I think he's happy. So,
The Führer.
those are the drivers who are gone. 5 dicks down, Boz. Oh, you've had your pick already, but if I'm honest, I thought 3 of those would still be available at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, the first 3 caught me well off guard, like I said before, and then I did not expect Whitey to Mount to pick Whitey at all. I thought he would have gone maybe a little bit later down the line, maybe early tier 3, late tier 2. But yeah, for him to go that early in tier 2 is it's quite an interesting pick from Mount.
I reckon Mount seen something when we were out on the piss, us three. He must have seen something because he must have seen something in the man. But good choices so far because it leaves me with lots of options coming up very shortly.
Whoa.
And speaking of picks, Aston Martin Volts. Here he
Bonnie.
comes.
Hello, hello.
I don't think you would have expected this many drivers of this caliber left.
No, I'm a bit shocked to be fair, but I had an idea of who I wanted to pick from the start, and nobody's picked him. So I'm gonna pick Gokonomo for my tier 2 pick.
Good pick, mate. Good pick, Gurk. Making a return after he left us in season 1. So Gurk, welcome back full time. And he's going to be at the Aston Martin squad where, well, he was in Racing Point when he left us last. So
Yeah.
that's a bit of a nice, continuation, but it's nice symmetry Volts from yourself there.
It was all planned, lad. All planned.
L plan. Well, I can't really say the L plan because that's mine, but something 007's got cooked up in the Aston Martin squad.
No, I hope so. He's got really good pace. A bit of a hiatus, but as long as he does about an hour of practice, I'm pretty confident he can win the tier 2 chip. I put money on it.
Well, there you go. Gokonomo. Saw his name in this before. Not sure if he's still around, but Gokonomo, welcome. Speaking of welcomes, welcome back, Mattia Bonotto from Western Sydney.
Mate, he's not that much of a clown.
Sure about that? He is on a Saturday night.
Yeah, that's it. Yes.
Urban, who are we thinking? Talk to me.
Well, I'm actually extremely surprised he's been missed. Thought he might get picked in tier 1. He's been completely missed in tier 2. I reckon I've got the best driver on the grid. I'm picking Scotty.
Yep. You've just done it again.
Fair selection. Fair selection.
You got to send me your picks, Daisy. You got to send me your picks.
You've just done it again. You've just done it again.
How he went under the radar, I'll have no idea, sir. I'll have no idea.
Well, there you go. Enjoy your man.
See what this chain of events causes, Bozza.
Mate, it's all in the shit because it's just been unexpected.
Really?
But I'm loving it.
Yeah, me too. It's great.
I'm loving it, but I'm hating it.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, Daisy.
Oh, that's okay.
These picks are actually leaving me speechless from time to time. Like it's so.
I don't know what to say. I genuinely do not know what to say.
Apart from that's an interesting pick.
That's an interesting pick. That's an interesting pick. Oh God, I'm just in a dilemma again.
You certainly are.
Boz, do you want to introduce me this time?
Well, we welcome the man, the myth, the legend, Sandy.
Oh, how you, mate? How you?
Thank you. Talk him up.
What is it? Pick 8 in tier 2, mate. Who are you drafting?
I'm gonna go for VSR Roscoe Arm. Welcome to Alpine, my friend. It's gonna be one hell of a season from you. We're gonna do this shit.
That's a solid pick. I rate that. I really, really rate that.
Roscoe, welcome, my friend. We're gonna do it together.
So Roscoe, you are now part of the L plan.
L plan is looking very good.
So there we go. And Daisy takes VSR Roscoe Arm.
Again, it's a driver that's looked very rapid in the past, mate. So that is a nice pick indeed from yourself there.
Let's go. Let's get going. Mr. Kurt will be joining us, the Red Bull squad. And who's he going to pick this time? I reckon we're in for another surprise, lads.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank on who he's going to pick because everything's just bamboozled.
Hey, boys.
Hey, mate.
There he is.
All right, you'll be glad to know I've kept better track of the drivers this time. I'm a little bit more aware of who's left. The guys I was going to take have gone, but look, I've just got an inside word from a few boys in the captain's chat, and I reckon Adds Up might be my pick. So, yeah, Adds Up, welcome to Red Bull. Heard he might have a bit of pace, so hopefully he can take it all the way in Tier 2.
I hope that that gamble adds up for you come season end, mate. I'm gonna have a field day with that name this season. That's great. Moose, that's going to be great for us in the commentary box.
Yeah, Adds Up. Look out, big things coming.
We'll see you in up. We'll see
I
you in a
don't
minute,
think
mate.
I don't think I've ever called Adza.
I have no idea what he's like. So a bit of a dark horse,
No.
but
Yeah,
He's rapid, absolutely rapid. You've heard it here first.
bit of a shadow pony.
Yeah, look out.
look out. Look out for this man who's about to come into the commentary box. The one and only Shazoo Jacks, McLaren captain. He's going to take pick 10.
Well, Irvin took my first pick. So my first pick for Tier 2 will be Tent Sandals.
Mr. Sandals. I like that pick. Good name too. I reckon he's going to do well down for your squad down at McLaren, mate. So I reckon that's a pretty well guided one. Do you want to go back to back, or do you want a small break to think about the next one?
I've got an idea.
Well,
I've got my second pick now.
take it away.
So my second pick will be TJS.
TJS F1.
Yep.
Another good pick.
That's a solid pick.
That is it's a TT lineup. Get some TT setups, and these kids are going absolutely rapid on the street circuits. So we'll welcome both of those lads, Trent Sandals and TJS, to the McLaren squad for Season 3. And Jax, I know we won't hear from you for a while, but we'll see you in a while for Tier 3.
Yeah.
How's the curling going?
What?
How's the curling? Did the Aussie win? Or is he gone? I think he got nicked.
No, I missed it.
Oh, you missed it.
Yeah, because
We'll have to get an update from Kurt. Well, Kurt's coming in. He'll get it. Kurt will get us the update. Well, lads, that's we're just over halfway now. We'll bring it back up. Who's who? A lot more red on the board.
Yeah, there certainly is, and there's some big names in there. There's a lot of talent that's been taken in those first 11 picks. And equally, there's a lot of talent still left to be selected. And with only 9 spots left, there's going to be a bit more heartache.
Yeah, I mirror what Moosey says. Like the talent runs so deep into Tier 2. It's not even funny. And, there's so many good picks still left there. And, like Moosey said, it's going to be a lot of heartbreak.
Mate, I'm here tapping my foot, looking at that one name that I'm like, I've got one pick to survive now. I've got one more pick to survive. As we draw closer, it gets even more nerve-wracking. So,
I think I know who it is. I
don't think you know who it is. I think it might be a bit of a surprise to you all, but...
Oh, bit of a shadow pony.
A little bit of a shadow pony, but some very big names still left there.
Yeah.
And, some of these lads are eligible for Tier 3 as well, so not all of them will be missing out, but...
No one's drafted the cult hero yet.
The cult hero, Apache Franks. Oh.
Apache has to go in Tier 2 because I have to call him. Like it's like what I had with Urban Scyther being my man. Apache Franks is my cult hero.
That's it. You might have to find a new one in Season 3. Who knows?
Yeah, that's it. Have won a season.
Mr. Curticus is going to join us again. Boz, who are you thinking? Who do you think is going in the next couple picks?
Alrighty, boys, I'm back, am I?
Yeah, you're back again, mate.
Lucky me, hey? Okay. Look, I'm a loyal man, always have been. So if he's out there listening, Flourish Expire, welcome back. Hope you don't mind the Red Bull seat, but we'll go around again.
Ooh.
Well, Boz, we didn't get to hear your prediction, but I don't think that would have been one of them.
No, it definitely wouldn't have been.
Loyal man.
We're seeing a lot of loyalty tonight.
I'll stick by my boys. So, Flourish, welcome back.
And a lot of people returning to the same team or the same
captain. Yeah, same leadership.
It's great. It's great to see.
I reckon Flourish will be pretty happy about that one.
Yep, so he should be. I'm a great team captain, and I taught him a lot. So.
Mr. Picasso.
Yep.
Still waiting for you to teach me how to sesh, mate.
Still learning the game from you, mate. So,
Got a circuit
we'll
with
get
the
out
boys.
there. Yeah, that's it. We'll get out there soon.
Well, there goes another one.
Another one of your picks.
No. There goes another pick. My man's still on the board.
Well, Moosey, we got Deezy up next, don't we?
Yes, we do.
That bloody Deezy bloke. He's bloody
Deezy bloke.
Deezy,
I need Apache here, brother.
He is devious, mate. I hate to say it, but it's not Apache Franks coming to Alpine. It is Prince. OK10.
Ooh.
He's going to be joining the Alpine squad, and I thought about him at pick 8. I thought I could let him slide and get him at 13. It's successfully been executed. The L plan's already going well.
Again, it's someone I haven't seen race, and I'm going to trust your judgment here, mate.
Well, he hasn't raced in Osrl before, and that's why I thought I could sort of get away with letting him drop down the order a bit, and happy days.
You're rather chuffed with yourself there, aren't you?
I am happy with that selection.
Easy going with a punt.
It's gonna be good. Prince, welcome to Alpine, my friend. It's gonna be great to be back together again. And well, let's bring back Urban.
My man.
Your man.
Lads.
And I reckon I've got $1.05 odds on this selection. Its name, I'm not going to spoil it, but it might end in an E and might start with a T.
Man.
What do you reckon, Reese?
I've got 3 guys I'm actually looking at.
Ooh.
But I believe this one guy is really, really quick, and he would add extremely well to our team. You're right. I'm picking 2-5 for my second pick.
Yep.
Welcome to Ferrari 2-5. Let's go. What a pairing, 2-5 and Scotty. T2 championship coming our way. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, the only thing you're bringing is the wooden spoon.
Wow.
Your bottom.
What? Just so you can do keys off it. Wait, what? Yeah.
I'm not near a Red Rooster drive-through right now, mate.
Oh.
For those watching along at home, that's a lunchtime joke from everyone from today.
Fresh in the minds.
Yeah.
There's a couple of guys that are unlucky there. There's 2 that I was really looking at. I'm sure I'll get a message from them later, but I can't pass 2-5 up.
There's honestly that much talent on this board still.
It's insane, guys. It's insane. It's crazy. Even tier 2, they call it tier 1.5 for a reason.
That's it. Well,
we shouldn't trademark that, Deezy.
We should. But Urban, we'll see you a little bit later on, my friend.
Thank you, man. Thank you,
You're
boys.
welcome. And well, still can't believe the names on this board.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I'm a bit annoyed with that pick. It was definitely at the top of my list.
That's the thing with having them so far apart. You kind of just have to sit there and accept it. Whereas, there's a bit more gamble work when you're a bit closer together.
Definitely, but we welcome Volts.
Hello, back again.
Back again, better than ever.
Absolutely. Should I just go ahead and say it?
Just do it. Let's just do it quickly. This one, why not?
Why not? So I am gonna do a pretty. I'm gonna go with M Stone for my tier 2 pick alongside Gert.
Oh, great! His ego is just getting even bigger now. So thanks for that.
I know. I thought that might happen, but he's got a good pace, so looking good for tier 2.
M Stone, welcome back to tier 2, my friend. And Boz, looking at the list now, 15 down. There is some massive names still there.
There is, and I'm actually really, really surprised that they're still there. I'm surprised I've been allowed to slide this far down so far. It's crazy. Like, it's just on so many rabbits in the hat, and you just don't know what's going to be pulled out.
It's crazy to think these guys are still on the board. I can't pick it. Boz, I'm going to let you shut up for the next pick and start thinking about your next pick.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Moose, the Williams captain's going to join us again. Who's he going this time? He went Whitey last time. Who's he on for his second pick?
Oh, there's so many big names that are still there. Like, there's a ridiculous amount of big names that are still there.
There's the existing, the people who are, established in the league, and then there's all the newcomers who, they have pace, but they're a bit more of an unknown. Do you take the risk on them?
Well, we're about to find out because he has joined us, mate.
Mount, who are we going with?
Hey, lads, how we going?
Oh, we're going. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm just rolling the dice here and hope it hits. So, we're going with URL Jacko or Liako, however you say it.
I think it's just El Jacko. I think that's what we're rolling with for the comms, but maybe he can correct you once you hook up in the within the Williams chat.
Yeah, big things to come. So yeah, look forward to it. He's going to win the chip, anyways. So.
Oh, is that so? You heard it here first, did we?
Heard it here first. He's going to win the chip.
We'll wait and see, mate. But thank you, El Jacko.
I like chips.
I can all these drivers getting pretty nervous now, Moose.
I'm nervous for them.
I am nervous for them
because there's such an amazing pool of talent still.
There's some such nice guys out there as well who aren't eligible for Tier 3 that unfortunately are going to miss out. Who are those people going to be? Boz, go for it, mate.
I'm actually surprised. I'm really, really surprised he slid this far down without being picked. I reckon he's been extremely overlooked given him the pace he showed last season. And my second drive for Tier 2 in the AlphaTauri is going to be Maniac.
Maniac. Joined late on last season, and yeah, his pace was immense.
It is a good pick.
He had that brilliant P3, was it in Saudi or P2? After in Tier 2, and he won it in Tier 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, Maniac. He is rapid.
He showed a lot of promise.
He did. Can he deliver? We'll wait and see. Still names. There's still names there. I just want to see them get picked, but will we?
That's the question.
Well, we said it in Tier 1, boys, that there's going to be so many people that are broken-hearted out of this draft tonight. It's ridiculous. We've seen broken hearts with who had a broken heart in Tier 1?
Beansy and Dutchy.
We've seen broken hearts there. We're going to see at least a few broken hearts here in Tier 2. It's just it's so ridiculous.
Well, we had 40 plus in Tier 2, so
there was 46 people.
There you go.
Between the two in the 20 seats, so it's pretty bonkers.
Yeah. Pick 18 to come.
Absolutely went early. So yeah, there was 45 for the 20 seats. Really, who's it going to be?
Oh, yeah, lads. Well, he's one of the only Tier 1, Tier 2 drivers that was actually available in Tier 2, and I'm surprised he's still available. So, FOCE Dutchy.
Dutchy, yep. I was just looking at her name. It slid down a long way.
Yep.
Dutchy. Welcome to Tier 2 under the questionable leadership of Osrl Shark. Oh, come on, mate. You going to give me shit after that, or are you just going to sit there and take it?
Hey? I don't even know what you said, to be honest with you.
I said you had questionable leadership.
Hey, you're not wrong, so.
New name to Osrl.
Beautiful.
Can he deliver for the Haas?
He isn't. I don't think he's even done a race. Has he? I don't think he's done a
I
race.
can't recall calling him.
I don't recall
I've-
racing him either in Tier 1, so
Newbie.
a newbie.
Yeah.
Bit of a roughie. It's like when you're betting on
Fresh-
the
fresh
horses at
race,
3 a.m.
fresh-
in France with absolutely no form guide. It's great. The old sports bets account getting to work out, but
Definitely a stab in the dark for Shaq.
it is. 2 to go.
And we've got Millie Gaines.
Millie. Tier 2 chip. Who's he going to pick up here to hopefully succeed him in Tier 2?
It's a bit of a disappointment here because dear old Buzzer here took the pick I was hoping for. Really had a lot of faith in Maniac, but I'm glad he's in the team and he was picked for a full-time seat because he's a great driver. But for me, I don't know how he's managed to go this long without being picked because the consistency is what makes this bloke a great driver. Pace may not be his strong suit, but consistency is where he thrives, and that's Nat Hammer.
I thought he was going to miss out watching this, but I'm glad that he's got a seat. So, Nat Hammer, welcome back. Pick 19, Mercedes. Boz, that's pretty bonkers.
Yeah, for Nat to slide that far down, definitely. But yeah, I mean, with Fury going to pick 1, that's I was expecting Nat to follow suit, and that's
The order's been well and truly
only
shaken up, not stirred. Savo.
Yeah, that's it.
Pretty crazy. Look at the names that are still available.
Yeah.
So many, so much talent.
Tier 3 champion still there.
Jeez. That's crazy to think that the Tier 3 chip winner
It's crazy to think that Kraken with pick 20, who's coming in shortly, has such a selection left.
He does. He's got so much talent left on the table to pick from, and it's going to be tough to pick.
He's still got a Tier 1 eligible driver.
Yeah.
That he does.
Who's he going to pick? That's what I want to know.
Kraken, are you there, mate?
Yeah, boys, I am here.
Here he is. Well, so much talent left on the table, mate, for you to select from.
So much talent left.
Mate, this is
It's like going out to a nightclub and it's full of 10s, 9s, and 8s. Ridiculous.
There is one person I did really want to pick for reasons. I'm sorry. I am going to go and pick Buster.
Buster T16. I'm happy he got a seat. I really am.
That's a solid pick.
That's a really good pick. He has got
is a really
he's got a
good
really
top.
good pace. I like that pick.
Yeah, I saw his Abu Dhabi race, and that's just what pushed me to pick him.
And I think it's a good one. So, Kraken, Buster T16, rounding out the Tier 2 grid. And honestly, you could have been picked at Tier 1 and pick 19 and have the same skill level. That's how good the selections were here. Ridiculous.
No cult hero in Tier 2, boys.
I know.
No.
I am thoroughly devastated.
Mate, big names missing out. The likes of the cult hero,
Missing
Dirty
out.
Orange. Who else has missed out?
Greedo.
I
I can't believe Greedo's missed out.
Flash has missed out. Who else has missed out?
Well,
Darkness Abyss.
lot of
Darkness
people.
Abyss has always had good pace.
Efro Janes. He was Tier 1 eligible. And he went 20 picks in Tier 2 without it. Wow.
wow.
Unbelievable.
That's crazy.
Hey, don't blame me. I only had 2 picks, guys, if you don't get picked. I'm not responsible. I can't pick you all. It's not Pokemon. You can't catch them all.
That's it. Only 20 seats, and if you got 40 plus, then there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be heartbroken that they didn't get a pick.
That's it. Anyone who misses out instantly become a reserve, and there's always opportunities during the season. People give it up for all sorts of reasons, work, family, blah 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 blah. And every week, there's people who have to work. They have to go to this. They have to go to that. So don't worry, you'll still get some races in. And there's a social there's a social on Monday every week. Reserves get priority, so don't put your head down. But Boz, it's been a pleasure having you.
Cheers, boys. It's been a pleasure being here.
Pleasure was all ours, mate.
And we're gonna move on to tier 3, Moosey.
We certainly are.
We're gonna have another guest joining us.
I'll
Which
leave you boys
particular
to
guest
it.
are we having? See you, Bozza. I thought you'd already gone.
We'll see him soon, mate, when he comes back to make some selections. But we're gonna welcome in Mr. Fury Strap, Moosey. He's gonna give us a bit of the old analysis for tier 3.
Analogy.
And here it is, tier 3.
Pure Strat.
There is so many drivers in this tier available.
Far out.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I reckon some of the lads who have been here all night waiting, this is when they start getting nervous. They see their name on the big screen for the first time.
Yeah. I've just seen a couple of drivers that are eligible.
What are you trying to say, mate?
No, I'm not saying anything.
So we're just awaiting Mr. Fury Strat to join us.
He has joined us. He's here.
Oh, Fury, you're here.
He's been here for about an hour, mate.
Oh, well, that's my bad. Well, welcome in.
Yes.
Look at the mammoth selection that is available to these drivers.
Mate, this is much bigger than what me and you did last season when we were discussing two tiers and maybe 60, 70 odd drivers. Like look at how much the
There's
league's
almost
grown.
60 drivers for this tier.
Yeah, like this is mental. So should be good. It's been a good night thus far. It's been.
Did someone say tier 5?
If maybe season 4, mate. Maybe.
With the amount of heartbreak we've had tonight, tier 5 is a real possibility for next season.
After the amount of heartbreak, Osrl is going to be announcing their support.
guys, we did it again!
Oh my god,
Take it off the subs.
That's it. Take it off the subs. And speaking of subs, that Tough Chef gift sub to Nick, man. Thank you, my friend. And I think both those boys' names are on the board. No, just the one. Just the one of them. Well, best of luck to him. Best of luck to them all. Let's get it rolling.
I'm moving up and down, side to side, like a roller coaster.
Alpha Romeo, Kraken. Hello again.
Not quite in here yet.
Oh, he's back now.
There he is. He's
There he
back.
is. But before we get going, Kraken, he's going to make the first selection. Fury, I'm going to give you that difficult task of guessing who's going with.
Oh, all right. Let's see who we got on the board.
Do you need me to put it back up?
No, I've got it on the stream. So, you got Dirty Orange there, who's obviously the defending champ for tier 3. But there's a couple of guys dropping back, so you nearly have to say some of those tier 2 guys that when appeared, guys like Donny, Titanic, Nickman, who came in late last season. Like, it's hard to pick with 60 odd names, but we'll go with Nickman. There you go.
There you go. Go to here first. Kraken, take it away.
Hello, and I'm back again. And this person I'm picking did show some pace in Tier 2 last season. But if I can get him to iron out that consistency, I feel like Brad Tay will make a perfect collection.
Brad Tay. Gone. He's off the boards. He's not single anymore. He's got a wife. His name's Kraken.
It was a great pick.
Yeah, it is a good pick. Not what I was expecting. But I don't know what. If I'm honest, I don't really know what to expect, Fury. With so many names on the board, I'm just trying to keep my eyes open after looking at them all.
I have no clue. Like, I mean, a lot of these guys are. Some of them are tier 2 last year. Some of them tier 3 last year. Some of these guys joined late. Like, it's a complete randomizer. I've actually been sitting with all the captains all night, and even those guys, they don't really know who they want to pick because everyone's so close across the league now. So, it could be very interesting on how this one plays out.
It's going to be interesting to watch everything that we're unfolding tonight play out over the 16 rounds. I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. As I think
in the
everyone.
chat, it's like he couldn't believe he's gone pick one.
Brad Tay's gone lottery.
Ding ding ding.
Like Draft Day, that movie when Vontae Mack goes pick one. He couldn't believe it.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie.
Great movie. It's about NFL.
Yeah.
Would recommend.
My favourite NFL movie is The Blind Side.
Yeah, cracker.
Sandra Bullock just does it for me.
Prime Sandra Bullock. Can't go wrong.
Yeah. Pulls on the old heartstrings as well.
Man loves a bit of Sandra Bullock.
Well, we'll welcome in Miller Gaines. Who's he going with here? Well, we're about to find out. Millie.
Well, can't believe Kraken passed up this bloody legend, but going for Donny.
My man Donny. There you go, Donny.
Donny.
Donny. Say it with me. Well, Donny gets himself into the Mercedes squad. Is that 3 teams for him in 3 years? I think it is.
Yeah.
A lot of drivers are. I'm not going to say. Well, you can roll out your line, getting around like an 18-year-old on prom night. Doesn't really work here that well, but we'll roll it out anyway.
It doesn't work in that scenario.
It's just not a stream without that line though.
Oh, I'm sure I'll pull it out later.
Can't believe it. So Donny goes. Tier 3 chip still standing. Well, chip leader from last year.
Yeah, but a lot more guys from tier 2 have dropped down to tier 3.
Yes, they have.
Like I think that's the big kicker. You got so many higher pace guys that are stepping down to battle those guys now.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong, but loyalty's also a thing. You went pick 1 in tier 2. I wasn't expecting that.
I didn't expect that.
Well, I was well happy for you though.
Oh yeah, I got to look at the same car. Nothing changes. Same car, same garage.
At least you'll be familiar with it.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be down at Mercedes.
Yeah, could be down at the front end of the grid. That'd be scary. But
Jack is going to join us again.
Lads, how are we?
Good, eh?
How are you feeling after trying to decipher through this mammoth list of drivers and pick one?
Mate, I'll be real with you. I had my eyes set on one, and he's still there. So
go for it.
Well, I'm surprised he's pretty rapid. I have a feeling he could even win it all. So Crazy Kiwi, mate.
Crazy Kiwi. He goes.
There he goes.
That might pick from tier 2 last season.
I think that's going to be a bit of a consistent theme for the first 10 picks. Drivers moving down.
Well, you can't pass up that opportunity as a captain, can you? These guys are trying to build a big team for them to score lots of points. You can't turn down the opportunity of a faster guy possibly being, in a tier. That's not for them.
That's it. But we've seen people, Osrl James, he slipped through tier 1 and tier 2. It happens. I think that's Fury's daughter getting excited about the draft.
Yeah, lots of spectators in the Fury.
Is she telling us who to pick? Whose name does she like?
Whose name do you like?
Apache.
Oh, well, welcome back, Boz. He might have the form sheet from Fury's daughter about who to pick here.
Well, I've actually got a form sheet on my own because he was in my team last season.
Oh, was he? I know exactly who you're talking about now. He starts with D, ends in E.
He was a tier 3 champion. Dirty Orange, welcome back, brother.
Mercedes get their own Kiwi in the squad. Dirty Orange, welcome back. to the captaincy of Bozza. You're moving over to AlphaTauri though.
He just showed so much consistency, and his pace grew tenfold towards the back end of the season, and that's basically my reason for picking him, is his consistency and his pace.
He's in the chat saying, "I'm going home." He's very
coming
happy.
home.
Dirty Orange is coming home, and he's going to be coming into the chat a little bit later on. But Boz, thank you.
Cheers, boys.
A good pick from yourself.
Cheers.
There he goes, Tier 3 champion, back in Tier 3, and can he do it again? Can he do it again, Moose?
He's going to have definitely going to have his work cut out for him, mate. Because there's a lot of quality drivers that are going to come down from missing out on Tier 2. And there's a lot of quality drivers that are eligible here for Tier 3, so he has got his work cut out for him.
But the thing is, Moosey, and this is the crucial thing, and Kai Tonic said in the chat earlier, pace isn't everything. Dirty Orange proved he could be consistent over a season rather than being, the outright quickest guy every single race. So, he could be a guy that flies under the radar because of it.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? I just can't wait to see who's getting picked. Mr. Mountain doesn't even know who's going to pick. He's asking people if they're quick in the chat on the Osrl Esports account, and I'm telling him, no, don't take my picks. But we're about to find out who he's going to pick, as he's going to join us.
G'day, lads.
You worked out the mute button really quick that time. Well done.
Oh, mate, I have not.
Are you poaching people on the Osrl Esports account in Twitch?
I'm down to 2 people, mate. I'm down to 2 people.
For the coin, lad. For the coin.
Actually, wait. Oh, no, that takes too long.
Flip something that's next to you.
I'm flipping an old phone that's next to me.
Is it a Nokia?
Risky. It's like a fucking. I don't know. Risky's got the face side, and BB Pro's got the other side.
Drum roll. And it is
BB, welcome, mate.
Baby Pro. He gets his shot down at Williams. One of the worst looking cars on the grid. But anyway, welcome. Come on, man. You got to give me shit. Nah, he's already gone.
I feel like there's not a great amount of banter in here.
What is going on? I think Whitey dragged him out already. I think Whitey moved him out of the chat already.
Because of
before
what happened last season between you two about the Haas and Alpine liveries.
Well, he chose the Haas, it worked out so well for him in the constructors.
Boys, that's 5 picks gone in this tier 3 draft pool, and mate, there's some good drivers there, but there's a lot of good drivers left.
It's 5 gone and a lot to go and a lot of good ones, as you were just saying, Moose. Who are they going to go with? What's your thoughts, Fury, so far? Any big shocks, selections wise?
To be honest, I think a couple more of the tier 2 guys, I thought they'd be picked before. Maybe Dirty Orange. But I mean, Boz are showing, loyalty means a little bit more than just a guy that could be quicker. I don't think there's been any big shocks. I think it's hard to tell until you get to round 2 on who's still there, and that's when you find your big shocks.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. So we'll get the next one in here. The Kiwi.
Hello.
Oh, this man's quick. Volts is always quickly onto it. I love it.
Yeah.
No time to waste.
That's because it's getting late for you, isn't it?
There's 20 past 10. I got school in the morning. I gotta.
Let's get on with it. We'll move things a little bit faster along for you, mate.
It's all good. So I'm quite surprised he hasn't gone quite early. So I'm gonna pick Reedy as my pick for my tier 3.
Solid year last year in tier 3. Can he do it again for you? We'll wait and see.
I hope so.
I'm sure he'll deliver. So Reedy gone. And as we said, we'll try and move it up a little bit faster. So bringing in Urban Scyther for Ferrari.
Speaking of quick.
Speaking of quick, this is a great response time from Urban Scyther.
Well, he's in the Ferrari.
It is pretty slow in a straight line, isn't it?
Not when
That's-
it's illegally juiced up. But yeah, anyway. Lads.
Go for it, mate.
There's 2 sticking out like a dog sack. 3. Yeah. Do you know what? I'll tell you who I'm going. I trust this man. I think he's really going to be a consistent point scorer, and he did really well in tier 2. I'm going Nick Magoo.
Nick Magoo goes.
Nick Magoo. I
He-
think he's
Mr.
quality,
Consistent. Mr. Consistent.
Mr. Consistent will score us points and allow us for a bit of fun, you could say, with strategy maybe. So, yeah. There's a couple there. The talent pool is still so thick for tier 3, you know what I mean? But Nick Magoo, can't go past him, man. I just can't.
Yeah.
Nick McGill and Donny are going to be driving against each other for the first time in
Yeah.
Osrl.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, a good point. I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah, those two teammates before, not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Well,
let's get it.
Let's get it, mate. And let's move on to my pick. Well, there's some seriously quick guys still on that board. Seriously quick. And if I'm honest, I don't really know who I'm going to pick here. Got people
We know
betting
you
out.
got our Osrl esports account, mate. We know who you want.
That's not me. It's not me. That's not me typing it. There's many people
Get
on.
your hand off it.
There is many peoples on that chat, and I wouldn't be typing who I want in the chat. So I'll give you that. But
But see, there's reverse psychology, mate.
I think I'm going to go with it anyway. I'm just going to get sucked in and risky. Welcome to Alpine, my friend. It's going to be a pleasure having you on board. So welcome with pick 8 and tier 3 goes risky. And I don't think that's a risky, and I don't think that's a risky choice at all.
Nope, not at all.
Simple, lovely.
Lovely.
Lovely. Just a little bit cup of tea. We move on.
lad.
Oh, lad, we move on to old mate Kurt. We pick 9.
Don't do that.
I'll listen to a tier 3 com again.
Hey, boys.
Welcome back.
Be back. Good to be back. Yeah, look. I don't know how this bloke's still here, so I'm absolutely wrapped. Seen him a bit before, so Darkness Abyss, welcome. Red Bull Racing, probably going to win tier 3, so we'll wrap that one up. And thanks, boys.
He can. I'll hand him over.
It is a big pick that hasn't been taken, so he's done very, very well.
I'll hand him over to you,
criminal.
mate. There
Absolutely
you go.
criminal. Should be tier 2. I'll take him in tier 3. That's an easy dub. Thanks, boys.
I'll pass the Darkness Abyss torch over to you, mate. So there you go.
Beautiful.
Over to Red
Love
Bull.
Love it.
Maybe he can do better for you since I'm such a shit captain. And I think he's been. I think he's gone. I think he's gone. So, Jax, welcome in.
Hello. So
What's your thought process here?
I've got back-to-back picks, right? Just
Yeah,
double
we can give you a break in the middle. We can give you a break in the middle if you'd like.
I don't want to break.
All right, just go for
So
it. Just
my first
send it.
pick is Dan the Racer,
Yep.
and then my second pick will be Banana Hammock.
Dan and Banana. There you go.
That's 2 top 5 tier 3 drivers from
Well,
our
tier
season.
3 runner-up, Banana Hammock. He was a good driver there as well, consistently in the points. So, probably a good pick, I think. Good picks from you.
I think both of those picks are really good. I think he's done very well with Dan the Racer there.
Honestly, there's so many names on this board. There is people that are slipping through gaps. But yeah, interesting. We'll bring it back up. Here are those who are gone. You'd hate to be in row 4 here, guys, because you guys have got no luck because you're not getting no one's picking from row 4 at the moment. Oh, that's unfortunate for all of them. I can't believe that. It's in alphabetical order. People just haven't scrolled that far down the list, apparently. What do you reckon, Fury?
Yeah, once I can see it again. Look, it's one of those things like, you know, we've had so many quick guys join, and you know, obviously, you know, a lot of guys slipping through the cracks because there's so many more names now. Like, yeah, there's guys that have proven they were quick last season, like Tonic, you know, mid top 10 last season in tier 2, you know, for the races he appeared in. Woofer, a guy who showed up late, was Dog. Greedo, you know, Venti and Tystar showed massive pace towards the end of the season. Stig, Silvermont, like, these are guys that, you know, I thought, you know, would have been picked by now, and that they're kind of just.
You're missing it. You're missing another quality driver there. You're missing Hoffer. He was consistently up the front of that tier 3 last season.
That's exactly right. Like, there's so many guys though, just sitting there. Like, you know, if you're a captain, you're going for the guys that you saw up the top, but you're still letting quick, like the quick guys are still sitting there. So it's still a lot to play for, even though we've only got 9 picks left. And you know, for some of those guys, it'd be a shame that if they're not on the grid, to be completely honest. But,
there's genuinely
the way the cookie crumbles.
9 drivers on this list that I would happily pick. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I think if I was a captain, there's at least 9 names on that list that I could pick, no problem.
Yeah. Well, let's get it back with old mate Kurt. Pick 12 since Jack's done both of his picks. He's not pissing around. He doesn't need a break between these two. He's got it all sorted out. As old mate Kurt got it sorted out.
Why mess around with it?
Why not? There's no one else going to take your pick in between. Just get on with it.
Yeah.
And Nick Bagoo saying Donnie and him are having a trial separation. It's only 16 weeks, I suppose. You could call that a trial. Oh my god.
Oh, alrighty, boys.
Go, Kurt.
What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I've had names thrown at me left, right, and centre. All right. I'm going to take Smitty with my pick there, boys. So you can already write Red Bull Racing down for the tier 3 chip. Probably 100 points clear. Better luck next season, I guess. Thanks, boys.
I love the confidence. It just comes in. This is my pick, and we're winning. And this is by how many points? See you later.
I'm actually certain I've got the best 2 drivers. So P1, P2. I'll see him in tier 2 next season. They can stick with me.
That's a
massive call
early on.
That's a huge
Don't
call.
worry about it.
Oh, Kurt, before you go, did we win the curling? Did the Aussie win the curling?
Curling? Nah, we're no good.
Yeah, cool.
It's not even the curling that's on. It's the snowboarding.
I think it was the curling
was on
before.
earlier.
Yeah, the Aussie was in it before. I don't know. There you go.
Oh, the Aussie just got silver in the snowboarding, whatever it is. That was just on. I don't know. I don't follow Olympics, man.
Really good at riding a plank down a hill.
Yeah. Like,
That's
how
good.
hard is it to ride a bit of wood down a hill?
God, who am I picking here?
Oh yeah, the draft.
Surely you got one. Surely there's one of those.
Well, he just said he had 9 that he'd be happy with.
Yeah. I think the problem is picking one out of the
Yeah,
9.
one of those 8 now. But yeah, I've got a mate from real life who's on that list. I've got someone who wants to be partnered with my other driver. I've got someone who's very, very quick as well.
Yeah. So he's got a friend.
Speaking of
he's
very,
got
very
team
quick,
dynamic,
remember?
and he's got very, very quick. That's an interesting choice you've got to take.
Oh,
He's going big man. There you go. That's what your teammate wants.
Come on, boy. Elevator music.
this is the hardest choice of the night.
Close your eyes and put your finger down. See where it lands.
Oh, dude, seriously.
Nick McGo's out here going, it's not you, it's me, maybe we should try other drivers. Here we go, the loading
I'm
screen.
going with Nick, man, because a happy team is a good team.
There we go.
There you go, Nick, man. Risky boys. Boys, you really twisted my arm there. So, a happy team is a good team. Nick, man, welcome.
I'm not quite sure a happy team is definitely a good team, but I like your thinking.
It's a good start.
It's a solid foundation.
It's better than being toxic, I suppose. But anyway, after I've taken 4 years to do that pick, we'll bring in Urban Scyther, who can probably be a bit quicker than me.
Please go quicker.
Please, go quick.
Urban.
Hey.
Who are you taking? Come on.
Oh, this is a really difficult pick, but
It's so hard at this point. It is so hard.
It's extremely hard. I grabbed Nick Magoo. I think he can be right up there in tier 3. Been talking with a few drivers and guys who I think can improve and guys who I think are keen. I don't want anyone to miss out, but I have to also go with the pick my tier 3 driver that I picked, Nick Magoo. He also suggested someone, and he was on my radar, so I think they'll work well together since he suggested him. I'm picking the Stig.
Yep. He was in my mouth about a minute ago,
Yeah.
so
I thought so.
It's
I
a
thought
good pick.
him, MF Snelly, him, and Nick Mann were in
Yep.
there. All 3 of them.
Yep.
That would have been
those 3 with my mouth like a terrible cocktail, and I had to spit one out, and it was Nick, man.
You can't even find that on some websites, that kind of video. But anyway. Look, I'm sorry to a couple boys out there. I've got to give a shout out to Easy Bro. But I've got to make sure my tier 3 pairing is strong, and I believe they want to be with each other romantically. So let's go, Stig. Welcome to Ferrari, bro.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Another one bites the dust. Who's about to kiss dirt now?
Wouldn't say it's a big shock from Urban there, but again, there's still so many quick guys on that board.
There's so many.
And we have been joined by Volts,
driver.
boys.
Yo. Okay.
Volts, I'm sorry, I try to be quick for you, but yeah.
Don't worry, it's all good. I don't sleep anyway. But I was tossed up between 2 drivers, Cotonic and Maniac. But yeah, just looking back on the seasons, I think I'm gonna go with Maniac with my tier 3 pairing.
Maniac.
He's gone, isn't he?
Maniac went in tier 2.
Oh, okay. I'll go Cotonic if that's all good then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is he there? Man. Sweet as. Nice. I got tier 4 still.
Cotonic, there you go. Well, Fury, some very good drivers left. Wow.
Yeah, it's huge. Like, I mean, 5-star was top 10. Yeah, Mount's surely got somebody in mind that's quick.
I'm sure he has. Who you got, Mount?
So, basically, I'm flipping a phone again.
Who we flipping for?
Is It's Toddy still available?
Yes.
Okay, I'm flipping him and Ty-Star, the boy. Basically, Ty-Star's going to have the screen side and Toddy's got the other side. So
I wish we had a camera on this. This would be elite.
Yeah.
if only.
Next year.
Oh, Tyson, I'm so sorry. I'm picking It's Toddy.
It's Toddy. Ty-Star's gonna be heartbroken. Oh no. There you go. It's Toddy. Welcome to Williams.
I mean, he lost in a game at chance. It wasn't like he He lost on a legit choice.
You're not wrong. That is wrong. He lost on a coin flip or a phone flip. I wonder if Boz is
Not
going to
like
have to
he
be
was trying
making
to
a similar
overtake Moose
decision.
and failed.
I remember that. Well, welcome in, Boz.
Big old boss man.
Big old boy. He's on actually. We await his arrival. And we
Got
await
4
his
commentators
pick.
in one chat. This is beautiful.
I don't think we've ever had this many in a chat.
What's that?
This many commentators. It could be a bit of a
Oh,
nightmare.
Yeah.
imagine lap 1, turn 1 at Bahrain with the 4 of us.
With
Yeah,
you, mate, it's already enough
not
trouble.
a good call.
Yeah, you're enough trouble at turn 1 in Bahrain, Moose.
It only happened once.
Boz, let's do your pick before we go off on a tangent.
Well, again, I'm surprised he slid this far down.
Sounds
But
like you've got an idea.
I'm gonna go with Ty-Star.
Well, there you go. Mount flip the phone for him.
He showed promise. He definitely showed promise, and with a few refinements and really nailing in his talent that he does have, I reckon he's definitely within a shout of the chip.
Lovely. Welcome to the grid, Ty-Star.
Welcome to.
MID's asking Moosey what record Moosey holds.
Most double quarter pounders eaten in half an hour.
Just a monster.
Come at me, bro. That's an achievement.
Oh, I love it.
Getting back to the draft, Ty-Star at pick 17 is a steal.
Yeah, it is.
Mate, someone's going to get a steal at
proper
20.
bomber.
But is it a steal is it a steal that they're just all so closely matched? That's what I want to know.
Yes.
Well, it's gonna be an interesting tier 3, isn't it? There could be different winners every single race.
It'll be like 20 what was it? 2009 F1?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have
Oh no, it was 2012, sorry, when they had 7 winners in the first 7 rounds. 2009 was Jenson Button dominating the first half of the season.
They dominated the first half of the season, and then Seb Vettel dominating the second half.
That's it, and it was close at the end.
But Jack's here to take away his next pick. Well, I hope so.
I'll be honest with you, lads. Give me like, I don't know, 30 seconds. I'm messaging my tier 3 teammate.
Well,
He's consulting with the team.
he's consulting. So we
You
can
know
bring
what?
up
That's a sign of a good team.
team. Yeah, that's as I said, happy team down at Alpine. Good, you know.
Maybe there's
good
a
friends.
Tom Brady in Shaq's team that says I'm not racing unless I've got this teammate.
Is it like Red 37 or whatever those Tom Brady players are in the NFL?
That cult.
Red
Brady
Moondog
cult.
711, as they would say in Wedding Crashers.
Couldn't be any
Alright,
worse
lads.
than Multi 21.
I'm going to have to do a Kobe.
Are we flipping?
I'm flipping the phone.
Who are we flipping
Alright.
for?
Camera side is Izzy, bro. Face side is Link's Shadowbong, alright? Alright. And that would be Link's Shadowbong, boys.
Link Shadow, welcome. Welcome to Tier 3, my friend. You are down at the Husk squad under the, again, questionable leadership of Osrl Shaq.
Hey, mate. You watch this, mate. Who won the constructors this season? It's carrying over. I'm telling you.
Not anyone that's in the team at the moment, so
Hey.
not worried.
Well played.
Twice that would have
Yeah, you walked into that one, buddy.
That's alright.
Anyway,
2 picks left here, boys. 2 picks
2 to go.
left. Talent are plenty left.
yeah, still insanity. Who's left?
Nearly. He's here. Second last pick of tier 3.
This is a tough choice, boys. It's a lot of potential in this last pick, but I think I'm going to go with MF Snelly. He raced a few times in last season and he produced some quality results. So
Yes, mate.
in a consistent spot, he'll be able to pull it off.
Yes, mate. Good pick.
That's a good pick.
I'm going to go over to his house in the middle of the race and disconnect his internet so he doesn't take points away from me. But
Beautiful. So we're going to be listening to a single commentator for Tier 3 at some point. So
man, I'll take it on the laptop. It'll be sick.
Okay.
Or call in from the Discord in the phone in the car.
Michael, I sent you an email.
But yeah, I'm wrapped for him. So here you go. Welcome to tier 3, mate. Down at the Mercedes squad. And that leaves one to go.
Yeah.
There's going to be heartbreak here.
Pick. My captain, actually. Didn't expect that.
Honestly, there's a couple of lads up here who I'm really wanting. Like, I really want them to get a seat.
I think that's a lot of us. Like,
the ones that aren't eligible for tier 4, that is. I really want some of these lads to get a seat. So obviously a couple are going to miss out, but Kraken's the one in control of it now. Some quick guys up there. Some quick guys who showed some serious pace. A few podiums in tier 3 this season. No, Cheap Trick was ever consistent. Venti had some great performances. Raymond was great at the start of the season. Big Rhymer, he was a nice, when he was came in later in the season.
Hoffer.
Baz, Baz is always in the points. Hoffer. Rapid as, Rapid, a few podiums as well, just like Venti. So, Kraken.
Hello.
Take it away, mate. Do the thing.
This next person I saw had pace, especially in one race, which really did stand out to me. And I'm going for Maloney 96.
Maloney 96.
As a solo pick.
He won that race.
Pace and
he won that race.
He left. Came, saw, and conquered.
Yeah. Well, that's a good pick. He's got pace. He's come a long way, that lad, from the first time I saw him in a social race. So I'm happy for him.
Anyway, was Dog me with a win at Netherlands Tier 3. Hope Tier 4 for me. Well, unfortunately, was Dog.
It's unbelievable. Some of the talent that's left on this board.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think like some of those guys aren't able to get seats, and it's a real life F1 problem. Like,
it is
on the grid.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's so many drivers who could have stayed in the sport longer. In the past, there's so many drivers coming through the ranks that deserve a seat. There's people in other series like Pato Award in IndyCar.
Yeah.
He'd love a seat.
Stoffel Van Dorn, Nick De Vries, Oscar Piastri.
Fury, you underwater?
I wonder the water.
I'm always under the water.
Under the water.
Yes, it's part of my new strat.
I love
it. Under the season.
It's the new technology for the strats.
Yeah. Gotta do something different. Went from pick 2 to pick 1.
There you go. You got your work cut out for you. All that pressure of being first pick.
Oh, here we go, boys. Tier 4.
This is
welcome, Tier 4.
Hey, Moose, your name's on the board.
Is it?
There it is.
I suppose someone's got to be picked 20.
Well, there's only 20 of you, so there you go.
There you go. I'll stand by my statement.
Here it is. Well, I think Kraken's still here, so should we crack on?
Oh, I think we should crack on with Kraken.
Crack on with Kraken.
Alright. My first pick for Tier 4 is going to be Cheap Trick.
Solid.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He was so consistent last season in Tier 3. He's going to do mighty work for you in Tier 4, so good pick, mate.
Yeah, consistency is key.
It is. It really is. Should we fire through Tier 4, lads?
I think we just fire it through.
I think we're going to bring Dirty Orange in as well, so I'm going to bring him in. Mr. Orange. I don't know if he's still here. He'll figure
No,
it out
he's
that
here.
he's here. He's here. I've dragged him in, but he's not here yet. But thanks, Kraken. Millie has joined us for pick 2. Hello, my friend.
Let's rattle this off. And I'm going for Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder. He's going to be thundering some results for you in tier 4, mate. That was a really bad pun, but yep, good pick. And someone just said that we had 5 comms in the chat.
Do we?
Well, it will be when Boz joins us in a second.
Oh, yes.
Nick might have still been in here.
It will be when Boz joins us in a second.
Yeah.
But there's one in
that's
between us, and that's Shaq, who's going to come in and give us the 3rd pick of tier 4. Love to hear Dirty Orange's opinion when he does return.
Well, Jackman's here.
Jackman, go for it.
Hey lads, how are we? I don't think anyone here's actually ever heard of the bloke, but I've raced him in a different league. I was a teammate in a lower division. Racer OCE.
Racer OCE.
Yep.
Excited to see what he can do.
Matey.
Could be a winner.
Mate, I'm telling you, Haas is going back to back.
Yeah, still don't see it, mate. But
No repeat drivers.
I don't see it with you at the helm of the ship. But I'd love to be proved wrong.
Oh, well, you're going to be loving it a lot next season.
Oh yes, with you getting out in Q1 every week.
Mate, watch me. I won't be in no walls this season, I'm telling you.
It's happening. It's happening.
It's not happening, I'm telling you.
Calling
I
it in the
think
wall.
so.
Race 1.
Anyway, I think he's been yanked away from us. So we're about to get the 5th comment here, I suspect.
Surely. Surely he's got to be in here.
Oh, the 5th comment.
5th. Dirty Orange is in here too.
I'm trying to. I don't think he has permission to speak. I'm trying to fix it for him as we simultaneously do this draft.
That's always fun. Love doing 2 things at once.
And I don't know how to do any permissions because that's Whitey's field of expertise. But we'll be joined by Boz shortly, and Whitey will figure out how to give Dirty Orange the ability to speak.
Her ability to speak is purely dependent upon who you know.
Ability to speak, it depends on Whitey. You know, he has been labelled the Führer by Moose, and well, it seems to be true in this case.
Oh, the mute has been removed beside Dirty
Oh,
Orange.
yeah.
Oh, here he is. Here he is.
Congratulations, boys. I have arrived.
He has been given the permission to speak. He's got the permission slip signed. He's handed it into the teacher, and well, welcome, mate.
Thanks for having me here. Look after these tier 4 boys.
And well, you'll be returning to tier 3. How do you feel about that, mate?
Oh, it's good to be going home to Daddy Boz, eh?
Daddy Boz. That's it, mate. Same captain as last year, just different looking car, different garage.
Different logo on the helmet, and we'll carry on and show the rest of these bugs up again.
That's it, mate. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I do hope that you don't get picked. Oh, sorry, you don't beat my guys, but that happens.
Did it last year, mate. We can do it again.
You'll still be secretly one of my favourites, so it's all right.
Who are we waiting on? Just quietly.
We're waiting on Boz. You know what? I'm sick of it. I'm bringing him myself.
Here he is.
I'll bring him in. Boz, welcome back.
Comms.
Second last to go. 5 comms in the chat at once. That's pretty absurd.
That's a record.
Cheers, boys. It's glad to be back here for the X amount of time. Oh, a decent pool again. But I'm going to go with Striker. I've heard some good things about this kid. And I've seen some good things about this kid. And he's a legend in another league, so I'm banking on that. And like I said, I've seen his craft, and I'm going to go with Striker.
Are you going to strike gold on that one, mate? I'm sure you're hoping so.
That's the hope. That's the hope. The strike gold, strike diamonds.
Simply lovely, mate. Well, I hate to piss on your pot, mate, but we're gonna say goodbye to you and bring back someone else.
No worries. So, see you later.
See you,
Bye.
mate.
Bye.
And well,
So that he was going. Now we got 2 Kiwis in here.
well, we
Oh,
should have.
shut
We should have Mount. I don't know where he is. Fultz is a bit premature here.
Nothing new there.
I don't know. Can't see him, so I think he's gone offline. So not quite sure what's going to happen here. This could be interesting.
Celebrated early, did he?
I think he's gone and celebrated early. If Mr. Whitey was there, that would be helpful, and to decide what we're going to do now that he's gone.
Skip the pick and put him last, I reckon. He's missed out.
There is protocols in place.
There were preset instructions.
But Volts, what do you think of the night so far, mate? How are you going? How are you feeling after your 5 picks so far?
I'm quite happy with my picks. I have one lined up just purely off the name, but we'll see where that comes through. But yeah, I'm shattered away. I've got school at 8:30 in the morning. It's almost 11. It's not good for me.
Still plenty of time to get 4 hours of sleep.
The Führer is here.
I have borderline insomnia, so it doesn't really matter. We'll see.
Whitey,
How are we?
are you speaking on behalf of one Mr. Mount?
I am, yes. Unfortunately, he's had to log off because of work tomorrow, so he's chosen me to step in.
Well, there you go. Well, he is in the team, so you can make his selections for him. Make sure it's a bad one.
No.
Go for it, mate. Who are we picking?
I'm going to go Bills Battlers.
We battle on. Bills drops.
The jokes have not gotten better.
They're not. No, they're getting worse as the night goes on. But that's kind of my specialty. Terrible jokes. You know this, Fury. You've commentated with me. Moose knows this.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's just it's a style. Terrible jokes.
Wouldn't have it any other way though.
Oh yeah,
Really?
it's just one of the pillars of my personality. But well, Volts, you're here now. It's your turn.
Yeah. So this is honestly, unfortunately I don't know any of the tier 4 guys. I haven't really watched much of the races, but based off the name, and I don't think I have any Aussies in the team as of yet. I'm gonna go with Kiwi as bro, just to get another Kiwi in the team.
Another Kiwi.
Yeah. Oh, I hope he's Kiwi. I hope he is.
I can confirm he is Kiwi.
Oh, beautiful. We'll sort it then. We'll win tier 4.
There you go. Kiwi power. In the name of time, let's hustle along onto the next pick. What are you thinking so far of this, Dirty? I'm sure you're loving the Kiwi love there down at Aston Martin.
Well, I was loving the Kiwi love, and then realised that I didn't get picked on the Kiwi team. So
a bit of FOMO. I actually would have loved that to see an all Kiwi team.
Yeah.
There's not. Actually, well, Volts has Snooey, who's definitely not Kiwi, but yeah.
That's
bit of
good.
love for the Kiwis.
There's definitely, I know quite a few of these lads, so top picks so far. There's definitely a few sitting there in the ranks that are worth a shot, but the choices so far are spot on.
Well, Urban,
Yeah.
what are you thinking?
I'm actually thinking about all the tier 3 drivers that missed out, but it's the draft. I'm sure we'll work it out. We'll work something out. But this is another tough one. I'm looking at 2 different drivers right now, but I think I'm going to go Woofer. I'm going to pick Woofer for tier 4.
Woofer.
Quick driver. I saw him in tier 3. Do quite well at times. So yeah, about time. Bring him along to Sweaty Ferrari, and if he wants to get trained up, I can make him crack. I can make anyone cracked.
Coach Urban, $50 an hour. You heard it here first. Better than Terrell Lewis. Heard it here.
That's it. Yeah, Terrell limit. Yeah, and I don't pay to watch your, and you don't have to pay me to watch your laps, Gronk.
Well, there you go.
Evan's not taking side money, side hustles.
Side hustles, mate.
Yeah.
It's all about the grind.
Yeah.
It's all about the
Yeah.
grind.
I didn't think I afford everything. Yeah. Oh, boys.
We'll see you in a second, mate. Well, I'm going to go for Skittle Peak, lads.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah, Skittle Peak, mate. Get in my basket.
Super consistent.
That's it.
Won't
He
go,
is.
won't go wrong there.
Lovely. Skittle Peak. Lovely. Let's just keep this thing moving. Kurt going to come in a second, and he's going to tell him that he's got the best driver so far, and he's going to tell us that he's going to win the championship.
Obviously. Like, I mean, a man ain't full of confidence, that's for sure.
Confidence is key. Well, he is going to come.
Between
He is going to come eventually.
confidence and a different C word that I'd be.
As Martin Brundle would say, confidence over adhesion. Those Pirellis not loving it. Maybe even the Pirellis will give him a bit of love. Who knows? But here he is. He's going to pick the best driver so far, as he's done for the rest of the league, the tiers.
I mean, I've done the other pick, haven't I, boys? So why wouldn't I do it just here again?
That's it. Well, do it.
I can't say I've got a lot of intel on these boys, but I like the name of this bloke, and I just got a good vibe. So Grandson Nips, he's a Red Bull driver.
I'm not sure that's how Helmut Marko recruits, but go for it.
That's how we're recruiting these days.
We don't argue with success.
Hopefully
What's his name? Grandson Nips.
Grandson Nips. Yep, you can't get much better than that, can you? So we'll see how he goes. Look forward to it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Dandawall is already here, so Jax, welcome in. Let's do the thing.
Yeah. So my first pick is going to be good old Red Bull Moose.
Hey!
I hate you.
Yeah.
I wanted him! Oh, well, there you go, Moosey. Down at McLaren, mate.
Then my second pick will be Noodle.
Noodle and Marble. There you go. Good lineup, that. I like that. Good picks, mate.
Tell you what, DZ, if you wanted me so badly, you should have drafted me earlier.
Yeah,
just gonna throw that out there.
I thought I could have you.
Yeah.
No, you still
I'm a
won
commodity, mate. I am a commodity.
You are. You're a great commodity to have on your team for your other driver.
Yeah, sure.
Wrecking ball mode activated.
Oh, fuck, here we go.
It's going to be different this season, I have a feeling. But, Kurt, but you're back, mate.
I guess we might as well go bang bang. I will pick Quiet Cake 7.
White cake?
Quiet Cake 7. Thank you very much.
That's fine, you can have it.
Yeah, I will. And great job tonight, boys. That's me done. So see you in the next season.
I'll see you on track, mate.
See you, boys.
Well, I'm just going to succeed that quickly. I'm going to go with Sanger 37. Why not? Everyone loves a Sanger. Welcome to Alpine, lad. It's going to be a good season. And now Reese is back
do you know
for
what would have been
Ferrari.
absolute fate is that my favourite number's 13. That would have been fate, mate.
Hey, I know it is. I thought that's what I was, aiming for.
No, you weren't.
I thought I could snag you at 13. It was old mate Kurt.
Okay.
But welcoming. Who are you picking, Reese?
Hey, geez, I didn't realise I was in the stream. Sorry. God, there's not much left to pick from, but there is a bloke who I feel puts in all the effort every week, and I know he consistently finishes his races. And to be honest, the next driver I want, I just want him to score points. My final pick is, it's not me, it's you. Welcome to Ferrari, man. Welcome to Ferrari, mate.
Well, he's a great pick. I've been teammates with Reese in the past, and he consistently puts in, and he's come leaps and bounds. That is an excellent pick.
Absolute cracker of a bloke. It's not me, it's
He
you.
is. Legend
Great.
of Osrl, he is.
It's a great bloke to have in the team.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, guys.
We'll see you on track, mate.
Lovely.
Up the Rari.
I will see you on track up the Alpine. Let's go, boy.
Can't wait to see that disgusting liveried car behind me.
We'll see.
Just don't lock up behind me, yeah?
Yeah, that's it, right?
Oh, he's been pinched. Why do you keep pinching people mid-sentence? It's great.
That's funny.
No response. But we'll get Volts back in.
That's
He can
funny
finally
right
go
there.
to bed after he makes this selection. He's got school in the morning. Big up school. Stay in school, kids.
Okay, can I say my pick and then go?
Yes, you can.
I pick Red Bull Moose. Mwah, love you,
He's
honey.
gone. He's already gone.
Yeah, I'm already gone, mate. I'm a commodity.
Oh, for God's no, I don't actually know who else is available, to be honest. Is there any way I can get a little
But
graphic?
just quietly, I love you too. Like,
Okay, cool. Could I get a little graphic if that's okay? Because we like this. Right, we don't have anything in the captain's chat. Like,
Yeah,
no
mate,
one.
there it is. Look at the stream. It's there.
Okay, thank you. I'll take Cool Boy. If that's all good.
Cool boy?
Yeah, Cool Boy will be meant.
Why not? There you go. Cool boy goes.
Nut Boys. Yeah.
Night Volts.
hi, mate.
Man in a hurry. Cool boy goes. So 5 to go. Well, we know they're going to get picked, so there's not going to be heartbreak from these lads, but there's no heartbreak, but that's just it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
No heartbreak, but there's still a couple of quick drivers there, to be honest.
I just don't know what's going to happen here, really.
Nobody knows them, and they're just sitting there hiding. Crazy.
I know.
I don't know what these lads are going to do. It's going to be a good shake-up.
It might be worth leaving the driver's remaining graphic up for the captain's voice. Just quietly.
Well, Whitey, take it. You know who's there.
I know exactly who it is. This boy was one of the OGs with us in season 1. So for our last pick in tier 4, I'm picking that tough chef, my boy Tyler.
I knew it. I knew you were going to pick him. There you
Pretty
go.
obvious, bro.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, that's tough, chef, mate. So, well done, Tyler. Welcome back. He's been around since the start. He didn't race, in season 2, but he was there in season 1. So, good to have him back. Not sure if you know much about him, Dirty.
No, I don't. I've raced him before, but no, I don't know enough about Tyler. No.
Do you know much about the remaining 4 blokes?
I do know quite a bit about the last couple sitting there. Yeah, couple of development drivers for myself. So
Yeah,
there's probably at least one that could probably win the tier sitting there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm willing to bet my house that his name starts with a J.
No.
Well,
You are correct.
the names. There's the odds are with me.
The odds are with you. Yes.
The odds are with me. But Boz is going to come back and
First pick there.
he's going to have his pick. Will he pick this driver, Dirty? You'll have to tell us if he does.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Boz, welcome in.
Cheers, boys. I won't keep you too long. Gonna go with the Jace F1.
Yeah, strong pick, Bozza. Well done.
Few good things from him.
Was he the one, Dirty?
He's very, very quick. Very quick.
There you go.
Base
Bit excited.
F1. There you go. Lovely. Thank you,
Alright, I'll
Boz.
let you guys
See
crack
you
on
on
with it.
track.
No worries, boys. Cheers for the night.
Of course, always. And man, on the other coast, Shaq. It's not so late for him like it is for Volts. It's a couple hours the other direction, but what are you thinking, mate? 3 to go.
I'll be honest with you. This one is just pure team mascot. it's going to be just up the road because that's just going to be us all season.
It actually is a really good name. I like that one.
I do too.
Like, I missed it completely. I thought he was making a joke.
His name is Just Up the Road.
Oh!
Yeah. How good is that, Macy?
That's funny.
It's good, eh?
I should
Well,
change
funny
mine
to
to
finish
just waiting
just up
for
the
a
road.
mate.
Well, there
Just
we
waiting
go.
to spin it hungry. Yeah. All right. Love yous all, lads. Great shame tonight.
Yes, see you on track, mate. Well, 2 to go. Who are they going to be? Well, we know who they're going to be. In which order?
Yeah.
Millie, Maloney, or Jonna? Jonna Barbarian. Who are we thinking?
I actually think Maloney's a bit unlucky to have been left this late. He's a really good driver.
I think Mr. Milligains is he's here, but he's
thinking.
It must be a tough decision.
It isn't, because Maloney's definitely got some pace, so hopefully he enjoys the Mercedes.
Mercedes gets Maloney. There you go. So that's that one filled, which leaves 1 to go. The final pick of the draft, pick 20 of Tier 4, Mr. Kraken. And you've got a whole lot of variety here to work with, Kraken, when you get in here, hasn't he? Lots of options.
I actually don't know who he's going to pick.
I'm just on the edge of my seat waiting. I just can't wait.
The tension is building.
Come on, lads. Get me a drum roll for this this decision here. I'm on the edge of the seat for Kraken here.
My baby said that.
Who are you going to pick, mate?
Oh, mate, I don't know. It's such a big choice. I guess I have to go Jonna. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to try to.
Jonna Barabren? I think it's Jonna Barabren. Something like that.
He can message me how to pronounce it later.
All we know is he's on the Alfa Romeo squad.
Yep. And that's my team.
Simply lovely, lads. Simply lovely. So well done to him. Well done to all of the lads. We'll go over it again. Here were the picks. Tier 1, they were the drivers. Those are the ones for Tier 2, the ones that are read it out. Tier 3, those who are gone. You can pause on a watch back and look at this. And Tier 4, they all went, obviously, just the 20 of them. So well done to everyone. And, well, thank you, all of you lads, all of the captains and all of them, all the boys who have joined me in the comms box. It's been a great night.
It has, and I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed myself. I can't wait to race for my third team.
It's just gonna be good to have you back on the grid, Moosey.
I'll try not to cock it up this time.
No promises
Warm those
this
brakes
time,
for
mate.
turn 1, mate.
What's that?
Warm those brakes for turn 1.
Yeah. I'll just
Alright.
find a gaff and get a little too ambitious.
It's been a good night. It's been a good night, and I think a lot of people, are looking forward to this. But to be able to get back racing now as well, it's gonna be interesting to see how it all plays out now.
Yeah, it is. It really is going to be interesting to see how this folds over the 16 rounds. We have Bahrain next week, mate. So here it is, Bahrain kicking us off. Monza, Austria, and Australia. What a way to start off the season, mate. They are 4 incredible tracks that we're going to be visiting.
Different tracks as well, all just slightly different to each other. You got the 2 fast ones, the Monza and Austria in the middle, and then the 2 complicated ones of Bahrain and Australia at the start. Then
That's it.
Oh, I've just seen the meme of banana hammock. It's so brutal.
Well, I'm pumped up. It's going to be one hell of a season. I can't wait to see all of these 80 drivers on the track.
Next week, mate. We're back.
Next week.
Next week.
Next
There
week,
is no preseason.
everyone fire up next week. It's going to be one hell of a week. It's going to be one hell of a season. Can't wait. So from everyone here at Osrl, we thank you very much for being here tonight to watch these drivers get drafted. It's going to be one hell of a season. We'll see you next week. And come over to my stream and give me some love on the race I'm about to do. Yeah, cheers, lads.